Okay, hello guys. Welcome to my channel. And today, after trying to record this video for more than a week, so I tried to record a video. I tried to make a video explaining about different things like liquidity, breakup structure, change of character, support resistance. Let's say whatever I had learned during this period. So I wanted to make a video on that, but then I decided that I will not make a video on that on liquidity, breakup structure, change of character, order block. So in these things. Why? Because uh, I'm not 100% sure that I can give you the correct information. I can teach you in a correct way. Because I'm still learning, that's why I may be wrong. I may be wrong. So I have decided to make a video about the notes that I have prepared. So these notes I prepared for like before 1 month. I've been managing these notes for more than already 3 months. I think it has been 3 months since I have been writing notes. So I've been updating these notes. I've been adding the notes and updating the notes, and whichever whatever I think is wrong, I'm just removing that and updating with the right information. So I'm still learning. That's why I cannot make a video about different things because I may be wrong and you may get wrong information and you may be learning in a wrong way, like I have done previously. Like for example, I used to enter fair value gap. I used to take trade in fair value gap, and then what used to happen is that I used to lose that trade. So after a while, after learning for a while, I knew that fair value gap is always not a point to enter the trade. It's always not a right thing to enter a trade from fair value gap. So these are the things. And about the liquidity sweep, change of character, break of structure. So break of structure, change of character. Also, I was doing it wrong. Like I used to do it in a week. So where there was a week, I used to take a fair value gap right there. So let me pause this. Okay, so I just opened this Illustrator so that I can draw and explain you. So I was talking about this break of structure. So in previously, how I used to enter a break of structure is like, let's say, let me pull this out. Okay, so how I used to enter a break of structure is, let's say this one, this we have candle. Let's say this one is candle. I'll just make it like this. And let me, okay, right. Okay, we now have both candles, so let's see. Okay, this so if I had how I used to take a break of structure is like if you had this, and yeah, let's say if the candle was like this, and we had to use a break of structure from here. So to become a change of character, let's say change of character. So this is a downtrend, and after a downtrend to become a change of character, we should have a candle closing above this. So this lower low, lower high, and lower low, and then after that lower low. This is the recent high. So the candle should close above this line. The candle should close above this line. Let me make this black button. Okay. So the candle should be closing above this line. Okay, above this wick of the recent high. But then what I used to do is I used to mark this as a break of structure, and what used to happen was this. I'll be losing a trade. Okay. So after a while, I learned that to become a break of structure, the candle must close above this recent high. The candle close should be above the recent high, and after that, it will become something like this. So, and the trend will continue in upward. Okay. So this is the things that I have learned, and I didn't create a video in a specific position, and so I'm just creating a video in my notes. So first, always put take profit and stop loss. Do not try to trade. You are not that experienced to trade. So this is my first note that I have kept, and what I used to do was I used to trade my take profit, and because of that I used to lose a lots of trade, and I have stopped doing that. But still, sometimes I go against my rules. Like today also, I have went against my rules, and the trade is still running. But yeah, I made a video on that also. You can check on my TikTok or YouTube. You can see that I made a video on that also. Another one is do not trade if you are not feeling to get into the market and don't have energy to. So if you are not feeling energy, if you are not feeling, if you are feeling bored, if you are not active, don't try to force the trade. Do not deal in the middle. Do not open any trade when the market is okay. So what is a choppy market? So if the market is not creating any new high or new low, then we call it a choppy market or consolidation. So this. So what I used to have, what I used to be was, I used to lose trade here in this choppy market. So I'm not opening any market in this choppy market. Now I'm taking some trades in choppy markets also, but just by analyzing. So if I'm going to take a long position, I'm going to take the long position from here, and my take profit target will be my profit target will be around here if I'm going to interact trade from there. Yeah. I used to do that. And see maximum time frames daily, hour, 5 or 15 minutes. Trade in 5 minute time frame, 15 minutes will take a whole day, and 5 minutes has too much noise. Yeah. Previously I had written this trade in 5 minute time frame, 15 minutes will take a whole day. So 15 minutes will take a whole day. I have kept this, but now I trade in like 15 minutes. Usually I take trade in 15 minutes because 5 minutes has too much noise. This one I have added later. FVG will work done if correctly. So previously in my note there was FVG is not working properly. Now I have updated and written that FVG will work if done correctly. And ask yourself before trading, will you be surprised if this goes against your prediction? So whenever you are trying to predict and take a trade, always ask yourself that will you be surprised if this goes against your prediction? So if you will be surprised that it will go against your prediction, then you can take a trade. And if you say that you will not be surprised, then that means there is a chance to go the trade against your prediction. So this is the thing that you need to ask. Never enter a market if you are 50% sure. I had some data. I had kept some data where I used to think how much percent, say how much percent I'm sure, and then only enter the trade. So when I was 50% sure, maximum time I used to lose the trade. So I had kept this. Never enter a market if you are only 50% sure. But now I don't usually use this because I use other things. Previously I was just like yeah. Okay.